2 more arena victories. Apparently there are 4 matches that must be won to prove ourselves first. After that, I'm not sure what we'll be facing, but it is my hope that we'll be able to leave the arena and explore the rest of the island. It's not that I feel trapped in the arena, but I do have this intense curiosity about the rest of the island. Exploring the Deadfire for as long as I have, since becoming captain, has instilled this exploration fever in me. If it were up to me, I would explore the whole island and then focus on what is happening here in the arena. That's just how I've come to think. After our match with Merwald and our shadow selves, now it has me thinking on what Tomoe said. Perhaps my feeling of being barred from exploring the whole island of Kazuwari first, that in turn makes me think something is wrong. Well, maybe this is just the first sign of my coming insanity that I'll suffer from, just like Merwald did. But there is a difference there. Back then, over 5 years ago, it was that the wheel wasn't functioning correctly and Hollowborn were being created. Infants without a soul. I thought that it was that business of the wheel not working as it should, that's what got to Merwald and made him lose it. This is why I put it out of my mind since then. However, with the wheel about to be destroyed, and, well, fewer people reincarnating, makes me wonder if this will affect me just like it did to Merwald. Another thing to be worried about. Right when I thought I had enough on my plate to deal with. So if we survive Hunter's Mortar, survive our encounter with Aethys and possibly all the gods at Yukaizo, destroy the gods in the wheel, and then set the world right, hopefully. And after all that, I still have to worry about losing my sanity? Great. Just great. Dean, here's your belt. I'm sure it's charged now.
Does that mean the belt is ready?
His eyes dark about, searching me. It's feeling pretty warm.
Excellent.
Neo takes the offered belt, setting it on his cart, and affixes a pair of copper wires to the Adra buckle. They run to a small gauge before terminating in a pair of flasks. The liquids in the flasks shimmer with essence.
It's a weak charge, but enough to start with. Some preliminary tests verify the principles of the thing. Oh!
He rummages through his cart, then carefully hands me a human skull. Most of a human skull, anyway. The dome is missing, and thick red liquid swishes within. What is this?
Wouldn't be the first time I drank from a skull. Just don't tell my high priestess.
Ugh.
This skull started me down this path, or this branch of it. It occurred naturally in the arena. A champion died, but his skull was so infused with essence that it produces its own, well, not potion exactly, but, substance.
You expect me to drink from this disgusting thing?
It's not disgusting. I had it thoroughly cleaned.
He harumphs.
I shouldn't need it anymore. Not with what you've given me. With what you'll provide.
What I'll provide? He grins, but his eyes linger on the skull.
One moment, please.
He turns back to his device, works at it with a few tools, and then turns back to me.
Here, it should hold a stronger charge now, provided you engage enemies with stronger souls.
He turns the belt to me.
Truly, though, I can't thank you enough times. Was there anything else I could do for you before you get back to advancing the art of animancy?
I don't think it's ready.
Oh, of course. Well, keep it on you. It'll do the rest.
He rakes his fingers through his hair. Okay, so you want me to drink from a skull. And this belt. Less unstable coil. I suppose I could use it. How do you charge these things? Corroded bronze horn figurine. I don't know. What's this? Hasanui Karu's missive. Yeah, I remember that. Try the clear Kiever thief's body.
That's something.
Let's go rest. So,
The next step of this dance winnows our would-be champions. The bloodletting.
I I haven't given this place enough blood already?
The last of the trials, the bloodletting, pits you against other contenders, each undergoing their own rite of passage.
Like that group we just met?
In their triumph, the victorious shall complete the rite and secure their place within the Crucible. To them alone shall the island reveal the first of its mysteries.
Does that mean we're able to go north of here? Killing others is the price of admission.
It is an honor to progress into the Crucible. The winner gains glory. The fallen contribute their memories to this place.
I see.
Either way, the competition is a form of immortality.
I say nothing.
It is an honor to progress into the Crucible. The winner gains glory. The fallen contribute their memories to this place.
Yes, you just said that.
Either way, the competition is a form of immortality.
This is madness.
You may choose to turn away, but this place needs you. If you reject that calling, many may suffer in your stead.
Oh, that's right. She frowns down at the shining water.
The pool of memories awaits you.
I've got fine. The bloodletting. The fourth and final battle in any rite of passage pits two packs of contenders against each other. Two teams will enter the Crucible, but only one will earn Tamawoa's blessing and emerge alive. There is no victory in subduing the other into surrender. The Crucible demands a sacrifice, and only through the loser's death shall the victor advance. I suppose I accept.
Our newest crop gathers for the culling.
Their task is simple. Slay or be slain.
We're crops to you now?
Those who survive earn the right to contend for the champion's crown. Let the hunt commence.
You know, it's not really a hunt. It's not like we're tracking things through the woods. It's just a bloody and violent competition. Oh, strange that I know they changed the arena.
One of us will be finding greatness in the Crucible.
They've really changed it for this one. Water everywhere. Dressed in his gaudy armor, the diminutive Pilipitin taps his brow in an impish salute.
Any last words before you die?
Pippleton. The Orlan flourishes his weapon in a flashy but wholly impractical series of mock slices and parries. Let's get this over with.
Farewell, Watcher. May the gods welcome you.
He draws his weapon. I was going to mock him and say who you are again, but considering it's the end of his life,
Time to make...
it just doesn't feel right. Not the right thing to do. Well, it's hard to tell who is who, but it looks like there's fighters, monks. I don't know who this person in the back is. Could be a mage, and this could be a healer type over here. I don't know why he left over there. Still, do what we did before, although we can't really run around them, can we? Unless I want to swim the other side. Okay, Adair, you're going to have to go forward. I will use my bow and get in there if need be.
Do it on my promise.
The rest of us will follow behind. Now, Aloth, you will be needed to kill anyone that are bunched up. Okay, so he leaped back. Their largest fighter, I'm just going to... Okay, now, meteors. Always with the meteors. Okay, this guy has actually come too far forward. I'm afraid he's going to try to flank us or attack us from the rest of us. Come on, Aloth. Just cast your spell. Cast your spell. Everybody focus on this little rogue that's come up.
This thing isn't doing the job.
What the? It's two spirits that are conjured up here. So they've been hurt. Aloth, focus on the one that's been hurt. Pilipitin is fine. I don't know if one of them fell. There's two spirits up here by us.
I'm feeling the strain.
Just like that.
Okay, Aloth, you need to get back.
No trouble at all.
Focus on the mercenary. Okay, the monk is also here, so two. Okay, one of them is down. Focus on the monk right in front of me. Everybody focus on that one. He's keeping two of them busy down there.
This thing isn't
Okay,
doing
the
the
spirits
job.
are gone. Ah, how did I get flipped in the air like that? Yeah, that's what you take. Okay, I'm gonna run around to the backside and see about flanking them. Pippleton. If this goes down like this will be the easiest fight we've had. Oh, what is making me fly in the air like that? Is that you, Takehu, casting those spells? It's actually very annoying. I don't like to be bounced off the wood like that.
This is futile.
One left. This one is tough. The mercenaries. Ouch.
Need something stronger.
What was that? What did you just do, Aloth? Alright, well, we have some items to sell. Exceptional, some superior. Lots of coin, though. Maw of Ingemerk. Huh. Soul essence swirls about me, pressing heavily against my esoteric senses. With a slight exertion of will, I can direct the ambient essence. Well, they knew that they would be fighting here. They knew that it's... I don't know. But maybe putting soul energy into the Crucible is making it worse. Ah. And then I have the belt, which is supposed to... Send the soul essence to the wheel. I think it's the best thing to do here. I attempt to return the souls to the wheel, but find my efforts stymied. It seems that something blocks the way to the beyond. What about Muatu? I've channeled the soul essence into Muatu, empowering him. As I pour the power into Muatu, my ghostly guide shimmers brightly. He looks at his hands as if seeing them for the first time, and I feel a profound sense of gratitude from him. Not that I wanted to do that. I should be going to the beyond.
Combat reveals our contender from amongst the challengers.
Rest and return anew, for the crowd is eager to see you hunt again, contender.
I do not enjoy that victory. Not over other Kith. They seem to have been here on purpose, though. We're just trying to help people of the island. So, none of us took an injury. That was actually one of the easiest fights we've had. The easiest fight. We don't even... Well, we should rest, actually. Just to refresh. Spells of, say, Aloth. And uses them. His most powerful spells, like the Comet... or Meteor. Okay, we'll rest. We've rested, sold off all of our loot to Dean. At this rate, we're going to be quite wealthy if we stay here, if we survive. The pool of memories water seems more luminescent than ever before, and Humari gestures towards the font with an open palm.
Congratulations, contender. Having endured the rite of passage, you earned the privilege to compete with other proven hunters.
She scoops a talisman from the pool and holds it dripping before me.
This token represents you and no other. Wear it proudly. It shall drink the essence of your actions, your triumphs, and your accomplishments. that the souls within these sacred walls will recognize them on your return.
She presses the bangle into my hands with a toothy smile. Grants Kazuwari's call. Interesting. I suppose I'm honored.
And we are honored to have such a talented hunter in our midst, Good Watcher. Your next challenge will take you outside the walls of this arena. The island demands an offering, something to feed the pool of memories. Some relics sacred to this place have been taken and need returning, and others undiscovered await a hunter capable enough to find them.
She smirks, her serrated teeth barely visible between her cracked lips. Does this mean the Crucible has accepted me? When do I talk to the faces?
You survived the rite of passage, but you are yet shark bait to the faces. But now you can begin to demand their attention through your actions.
And just how many of these sacred objects am I supposed to find?
It is assumed you will hunt with reckless abandon, and return all that you can, if only for the thrill of the pursuit. As for what is required, contenders are expected to return at least one relic sacred to the Seeker, Slayer, or Survivor. Whichever face best aligns with the hunter within you.
That sounds easier than fighting in the arena.
If you say so.
The godlike chuckles quietly, and I say nothing. She lowers her voice and leans close. She smells of sweat and peat.
Each area of the island draws the attention of a particular aspect of Tuamawai. While you scour the island, watch as only a watcher can.
She straightens. I will.
Speak with Ngari, Keeper of Memories, in preparation for your hunt. He will set the path before you. Return with your trophy, contender, and may Tuamawai guide your way.
She bows her head and turns away. Ngari, that will be you, is it not? Slim for an Amwa, the man before me boasts warm, avuncular features, and gray patches his tightly curled black hair. He smiles warmly at my approach.
Greetings, friend, and welcome. You stand before the Keeper of Memories.
He bows slightly at the waist. You keep memories.
Don't everyone keep memories?
Those vanquished in the Crucible leave behind their weapons and armor, both often laden with memories of life. It falls to me to keep and protect those trappings and recollections.
Anything short of a full soul left clinging to a weapon is likely little more than dust, or entirely insane.
Everyone believes they know my work better than I do.
He chuckles. You seem odd for a Huana.
Stranger than present company. Captain, we are as diverse, as unusual, and as beautiful as fish in the sea.
Yes, I know that you're in love with yourself.
That isn't surprising. I have strode many nations, spoken to many Kith, learned their tales and their traditions.
He smiles.
Not every Huana takes so great an interest in the other peoples of Aora. Fewer still have the means to pursue that interest.
We gotta find Kana. Let him know someone's trying to steal his angle.
Oh, Kana. That's some years ago, Adair. How do you preserve memories from these items?
We first wash the items in the pool, and in doing so, give the memories to the souls of this place. Thus do their deeds live on beyond them. Most items carry little more than the strongest memories of their use.
He plucks dismissively at his tunic as if to indicate its baseness.
A few, however, abundant with essence and charged with purpose, retain unusual attributes. These I care for, curate, and purvey to those worthy of their enchantments.
With a warm smile, he runs a finger along one of the blades. These would be the artifacts Humari mentioned.
The Crucible recreates battles and conflicts of old, that today's hunters may hone their skills. The pool of memories is the library for these histories. These stories aren't told to the Crucible. Instead, items held by those who performed great deeds echo with these accomplishments. The pool of memories absorbs the past from them. As a contender, you will be expected to recover at least one of these relics. I can point you in the right direction, but first I must ask, which of the faces of the hunt do you seek?
I really don't care for either of them. Either, any of the three. Tell me more about the faces.
The faces represent the tripartite existence of Tuamawai, the Slayer God, the Seeker God, the Survivor God.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Foreigners conflate them with the Changeling for good reason. He cannot be reduced to any single thing. The Stelgar embodies the Slayer aspect, the Seeker is represented by the Spider, and the Boar reflects Tuamawai's Survivor aspect. It is right and proper to respect all three, but all Crucible contenders must eventually make a choice and accept their true face.
Seeker, Survivor, Slayer. Why can't a warrior embrace all three faces of the hunt?
In a lifetime of conflict, one can, should, and, with the onset of age, must. But, in the Crucible, one cannot advance without championing a single aspect.
Tell me about the face that resembles the spider.
The seeking face represents the mastery of the chase, the understanding that slaughter without gain or purpose is wasteful.
Mastery of the chase, huh?
It is the hunter that must think in seasons, not seconds.
So ahead of time.
Young warriors think the spider odd. It sits still, it does not seek, is oft said. But the spider understands the art of the seeker so well that its prey comes to it.
Hey, tell me about the lion-type creature, the Stelgar.
That is the slaying face. The aspect of Tuamawai fixated on the mastery of the life-or-death dance, where all things are decided. Deadly in a group, or by itself. Hungry or sated, the Stelgar is possessed of uncanny focus and purpose. A wise hunter admires and fears the Stelgar, in proper measure.
Tell me about the face that resembles the boar.
The boar is the surviving face, the aspect of Tuamawai that reminds us that victory without survival is almost always meaningless.
To me, that's almost mirroring what I'm doing here in the Deadfire, chasing after Aothis. I want the world to survive, and Aothis and the gods to be put down.
While all manner of cowards excel at survival, the boar is both courageous and resilient, traits all hunters should aspire to.
Perhaps the boar is the one that I would go with then, considering my circumstance. I've killed enough and I don't want to be known as a killer. The spider, the seeker, well, that's interesting. That interests me the second most. Yeah, the Stelgar is just, I can see every young warrior want that as the one that they follow.
Have you made your decision then?
I need to find an artifact. Okay, I'll do anything to find an artifact for the surviving face.
The Tiebe o Waiapu has long had a reputation for being inhospitable. Yet, the sounder of boars that call the valley home seem to flourish there. Were you to return with proof that you would tread the valley's singular dangers, the surviving face would be well pleased.
What if I get an artifact for all three? Why does it just have to be the one? What about finding an artifact for the seeking face?
Every year we lose hunters to the Kohatkana expanse. Usually they're tracking last year's hunters. But nowhere in my notes have I found out what first enticed Kith to go prowling around that corner of the island.
Rank foolishness, I'd wager.
Not surprisingly, the expanse has become a sacred place to the Seeker. Return with something a failed Seeker before you left behind, and the spider will be pleased.
What do I have to do to find an artifact for the slaying face?
A group of drifters claiming to be eager contenders showed us their true colors. Days ago, while most of the arena slept, they helped themselves to one of our Slayer relics. Unfortunately for them, the boat they came in on sunk, and it is a very long swim to anywhere beyond the auspices of the Faces.
He chuckles quietly, sharp teeth glinting between his lips.
The thieves were last seen heading toward Wakupoko Lowveld. Slay them, return the relic to the pool of memories, and the slaying face will be most pleased.
A little overdramatic there and trying to emphasize that. Okay, I'm ready to begin the hunt.
Gallarde, I will see the western doors opened for you.
Up to the surface again. Out, free. I'd rather be on my ship. But we're here to help the people of this island, so we're able to get past on the other side of the Crucible. Well, there is this encampment. I just want to get over there. I tried to get over there before, but I don't think you can from this side. We'd have to go back to the other side. Alright, well, we have an island to explore. It would seem, I mean, there's a burial site down here. Maybe each one of these represents each of the faces, so we've got some exploring to do. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.